everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Colors. My name is Brianna, and I know it's been a really long time since I've done a video. I'm really sorry about that. It's just really hard adjusting to, having a baby and a toddler. Not a toddler, she's almost 5 years old. It's really rough, just me taking care of them all the time. My husband is an over the road truck driver, so it's just really tough, and I don't really ever have a lot of time for myself, so recording videos, I don't know, is a struggle sometimes. But while I have a few minutes, I figured, as you could tell from the title of the video, I'm going to do kind of all of my WIPS as of June 2022. And I do have quite a large stack over here, but it shouldn't take too long because I don't have like a million WIPs in all of these books. It's pretty much just one here or there. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside and get right into it. And we will start with Johanna Basford, Worlds of Wonder. So I do have a WIP in here. It's actually just this. I literally started this and never got back, never got back to it. I will get back to this soon. It's something on my list of things to do. I'm just trying to get some other things done first. But I think when I get back to this, I'm not sure if I'm going to just do this and call it a day or maybe start on another one. I'm not entirely sure. I do love this book. And I do have a finished page in here that I will show you in my next completed pages video. But yeah, that's all of the WIPs I have in here. So that's Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford. So I'll put that one aside. And we will do... These are in no particular order, by the way. I'm just kind of grabbing them. I just went through my shelf and kind of flipped through all my books to see, which ones I had WIPs in and stuff. So this is Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson, and I actually have the most WIPs in this book. There is, I think, 3. So there's this WIP that... This is the very first page I did when I got my Arteza Expert colored pencils. So this was me kind of testing them. And I wrote the colors down right here. So I never actually got to finishing the other mushrooms on the page. So, yeah, that's been there for a long behind time because I got the Arteza Expert pencils pretty much after they came out. So yeah, that's been a long time. And then the other WIP I have is this one. Now this one I absolutely love how it's turning out. This one has been a high priority for me to finish, and I know you've seen this WIP. If you've seen any of my finished, my coloring book pages collection and coloring book collection videos, this has been in them every time I've done it. So this has been actually a WIP for probably 3 summers now, because I started this like 2 or 3 summers ago. I love how it's turning out. I am just completely aware that me wanting to do this right here in every single one of these, how long that is going to take me, and I have dreaded it ever since. Even though I love how it's turning out and I think that it's going to look amazing once I'm done, I'm just absolutely dreading having to do each and every single one of these. What I think I might do is just, take maybe some shiny metallic paint or gel pen of gold color and just fill in a few of them just to eliminate me having to do this to a few of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna finish this, but I have no clue when that will be. And then the last WIP is this one. So oh, that's got some random scribbles on it. So this has been a WIP for a while now also, because it's been, I know, maybe a year, if not, maybe almost a year, if not a year. So it's been a while. But the pencils that I was doing this with is those Koh-i-Noor Woodless colored pencils. And for some reason, those pencils, coloring with them was just making, almost like how people can't stand, scratching your nails on a chalkboard, or something that would get under your skin, or you know, make your skin crawl like you can't stand it. That's literally the feeling I was getting from coloring with these, and I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. I've never had that happen with any colored pencils, because they're really cool, the concept, you know, they're woodless, so, I mean, I don't know, I thought they were pretty cool, but, I never got back to finishing this. I'm going to make myself finish it, because I don't think that this should just be a forever WIP left in the book. I think that it should be finished, and it would be really pretty when it's done. So I'm going to make myself do that at some point or another. So that's all in Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson. And the reason why I'm doing this, excuse me, is because I really am hoping that, you know, I see some of these and I'm like, oh, well, I should really get to that, and maybe help inspire me to want to finish it. So this is Peter Pan by Fabiana Attanasio, and this is not really a WIP. This is just, you know, I put pencil to paper, so this is the only reason why I grabbed the book. So technically right here, I guess this would be now a WIP, because I did put pencil to paper and I never finished it. I didn't even finish the doll. So what I did is, when I was coloring this page, I took those same blues over here and I started coloring her dress, and I literally do not know what colors I was using. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out, because I'm almost positive those were Prismacolors. So yeah, it's a possibility I might be able to figure that out. And I would love to do this page, actually, because it is super cute, and it's just got all this little, it's just got all these little toys to it. It would be cute. So yeah, I might get around to that sooner than later, because that is super cute. But this is Peter Pan by Fabiana Attanasio. That is the only thing that I have in there. So, Romantic Country, the second tale. This is a forever WIP also, that I actually did part 1 and part 2 to, I did part 1 and part 2 coloring this on my channel. I recorded it. I did a color with me. So, this one, like I said, I have part 1 and part 2 to this on my channel. I'll try to remember to link those below if you want to see, you know, me coloring this. But, the only thing I think I recorded was the background and the fish. Down here where I started to do the sand was off camera, and I haven't even finished it. So I really need to do that. And then I really, the reason why I haven't come back to this is because I really want to finish this on camera, because I just feel like I should. Since I started it on camera, I did 2 parts to it. I really feel like I should just finish this on camera. But, you know, with the kids and everything, it's really hard for me to do things nowadays. So, maybe I'll get to it one day. I'm sure I will. This is an absolutely beautiful book, and I'm pretty sure that's probably the only thing that I've colored in here, which is absolutely pathetic and very sad, because I absolutely love her books. I don't have any of the Trace Around the World ones, or any of the new ones, like the fairy tales ones or anything like that. And I want them so badly. They're definitely on my list of books to get. But that's Romantic Country, the second tale. Definitely need to get to that one. So this I grabbed as well, because technically there's a WIP in here also. This is My Little Pony Book to Color by Bendon, School of Friendship. And I found this at Dollar General. And I started the front page, as you can see, and never finished it, which is a shame, because this is a super, super cute picture, and it's turning out super cute. My daughter also grabbed this book up one day, and she decided to color in it too, and this paper is so thin. I do believe she was using the Crayola Super Tips, or like even just Crayola markers, and it does bleed through, like, quite a bit, like pretty bad. So this is, if I do color more in this book, which I want to, because I absolutely think it's the cutest thing ever. See, I tested a marker there and it bled through right there. So I definitely do want to color more in this book, but I don't know, it's on my shelf for, you know, when I want to finish it, when I want to get to it, because I do think this is super, super cute. So that's My Little Pony by Bendon. The next one is Dragons by Jade Summer. Now, this is also a forever WIP, because I started it when I got this book, and this book has been a thing for a very long time, since 2017, and I started coloring in, I do believe, 2018, And I probably bought this in 2019 is probably when I bought this. So yeah, the reason why I quit coloring this is because obviously, you know what I'm fixing to say, the paper. So basically, since this is an older print of Jade Summer, I think they are printing them differently now. I don't really know exactly how they're printing them because I don't have one of the newer ones because I quit buying them after I realized I hate the paper. But they have such amazing, cute images. I just hate it. But I do have the PDF form of this book because this was when they were still doing the PDF code in the book for you to get all of the printables of this book. So I guess I could just, you know, print this picture, color it, and slip it in the book. But literally, I don't know. I guess I just got overwhelmed with it. Look at you can see the indentions from from where I colored with the pencil. And I really liked how this sunflower turned out. I thought it was super pretty. But once I started realizing all of these blades of grass in the background and how awful the paper was, I just kind of, I don't know, just kind of gave up. So, I mean, it's still got the paper, my extra piece of paper behind it. Yeah, Dragons by Jade Summer. So, yeah, that's a kind of a fail. So this is Creative Haven Country Gardens Coloring Book by Teresa Goodridge. And the only reason why this is a WIP is because I took this to my grandmother's house. We sat down to do this page, and she got a little overwhelmed because she had things, you know, that she had to do, that she had to get done. And so she just said, can we do this later? And I had already done the background, so I was like, yeah, we can do it later. And I just packed it up, brought it home, and never got back to it. But the background is Neocolor 2s. So it actually, I was very careful not to use a lot of water. So I used very little water, and as you can see, it literally didn't hurt the paper at all. So I know the newer Teresa Goodridge books by Creative Haven, they changed the paper apparently, but the older ones with the paper that has always been, that we know of, actually takes Neocolor 2s and like a little bit of water very well. So there's no crinkle, nothing, no warping. Now, I did use very little water, but still, I did use water, and for there to be no crinkle or warping or anything, I'd say that's pretty good. And I do definitely want to come back to this one. I absolutely love this page. I loved it when I saw it, so I will be getting back to this one soon. So that was Creative Haven Country Gardens Coloring Book by Teresa Goodridge. Love that one of my favorites. Okay, so this, I'm so sorry for what you're about to see. This is an awful, horrible, terrible WIP that I don't even know if I'm considering a WIP. It's probably just more of a scrap, because I don't know how I'm going to fix it. So, this is the page. This is the page that I started, ruined, and never came back to. So what had happened is I based her, I do believe, let's see, I based her with marker, and I was going to do pencil on top. So I realized that because of the quality of this paper, it is Create Space paper, Amazon printed. I don't know if I said, this is Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. Sorry, forgot that. I don't like when you try to do pencil shading on this paper without blending it out to look smooth. I don't like the graininess. I know a lot of people just do shading and leave it and call it a day, you know, and, you know, still see the white of the paper through it. Me personally, I don't like that. I can't stand it. So my goal is to always, even with a marker base and pencil on top, is to get a smooth finish. So I wasn't getting a smooth finish. As you can see, it looks pretty grainy, pretty terrible. So I thought maybe I could just do a darker skin tone and just cover it up with marker. Well, my dumb behind I mean, I think I kind of thought this would happen, but I wasn't sure. Trying to put a marker over top of the wax that is in the Prismacolors did not happen. It did not happen. So this is what happens when you try to cover up wax colored pencils with markers. It looked even worse. It would have looked better had I just left it and colored the rest of the page, because I loved how the tree was turning out. I was excited about her red hair. And I'm really sad now because I don't have, this is one of her books where she has 50 different images and there's no duplicates, and I'm sad because I loved this page and I was excited to color it, and now I can't. But you know, I guess there is a million others in this book, so I'll just have to pick a different one. So yeah, that is Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls coloring book by Hannah Lynn. That was a fail. So another one by Hannah Lynn. This is Victorian Darlings. And let's see. I'm sorry I didn't mark these, but I pretty much know where I leave my WIPs. Yeah. All of these WIPs, well, technically there's only one. So this is not technically a WIP. This is just a page I was using as a tester page, since there is two. I was just, because this is the first Hannah Lynn book I ever got, first Create Space book I ever got, so I was just kind of testing everything on here, pencil, marker, Sharpie, all of it. So yeah, just a tester page. And then my actual WIP, let's see, that I did plan on coming back to finish and I just never got to it, was this one. So I did start shading this with pencil, and yet again was getting all of the graininess, and that was bothering me. So until I figure out how to get a smooth effect of pencil over top a marker base, don't know if I'll be doing that anymore. So I mean, I don't know. I need to figure it out, but if anyone knows, please let me know, because I would love to figure it out. But yeah, this is, the background was actually done with Crayola crayons, blended out with odorless mineral spirits, and then the marker base was, I do believe, all Sharpies. So yeah, that's it for that one. And then I started shading, I think, with my polychromos. But yep, that's it for that one. Victorian Darlings by Hannah Lynn. And then let's see. This WIP also I kind of mark as a fail, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I'm just not sure. This is Infamil by Hachette Heroes, and this is a Disney coloring book. And the page that I never got back to finishing was this one. So this was the first page I think I ever started in this book, and even though I think if I would have finished this and this, it would look okay, maybe if I had went over the black lines with a white gel pen or something, I didn't like the background, how it was turning out up here, this color, and when I thought about going around all of these little thingies and stuff like that to do the background and trying to get a smooth effect, because like I said, I really don't like the graininess showing. I like everything to be smooth. I didn't like how that was turning out, and I was nervous about doing all of these, because these are, you know, I guess random corals of some sort or something, and I was doing them in red marker, and I was afraid they were going to start bleeding outside of the lines, and I was afraid I did too dark of a red. So yeah, and then I based them in marker and figured, I thought maybe it was too dark of an orange. Maybe I should have based it with a lighter orange and then did shading with the darker orange. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever finish this one. This may just be a forever WIP or like a scrapped page. I don't know, because I don't really like how it's turning out. So yeah, that's it for that one. This is Infamil by Hachette Heroes, and it is a Disney book. So done with that one. Let's see, I don't know how long this video is going to be. We're already almost at 20 minutes, but there is only a few books left, so we're in good hands. This one also, again, a fail. So this is Fantasia by Nick Filbert, he goes by. And this book, I cannot figure it out. I absolutely love the images, and I absolutely hate the paper. Let's see, where the heck did my whip go? Sorry, it's right here. So, disaster, I know. I think I've said this on camera before, so I'll try not to go too in depth. But again, the graininess of her skin, it looks absolutely terrible. I cannot stand it. I hate it. It makes me not want to finish it. I tried to do a marker base on the roses and then shade it with pencil. Don't exactly like how it's turning out. And I absolutely loved her hair, which was a shame because I literally did her hair in marker, Copic marker. So all of that ink, like, basically almost wasted. And then I just did a little bit of pencil strands on top to make it look a little bit more like hair. And then I did, like, the cute glitter on her nails. And then I did this bird over here in some, like, different kinds of gel pens. And I was excited because I thought it was pretty. I thought the background was pretty. But yeah, finishing all of these roses is really, really daunting. And I'm pretty sure the bird, these flowers, and these roses is all I have left. And, oh, these roses too. Yeah, it's just daunting. Like, thinking about doing this to every single one of those roses has put me off. And I don't know when I'll ever get back to this one, to be honest. Just because I hate her skin so much. And I mean, I used Prismacolor Premier Colored pencils and I blended it out with the colorless blender. And every single time I use the colorless blender to blend stuff out, it always comes out grainy. Please explain to me why. If you know, maybe you know of a different blender pencil that doesn't do that, that works better. Please let me know and I will definitely try it. Because I'm literally sick and tired of pages getting dumped and wasted and all my time put into them just to get ruined. It makes me nervous and scared to use the blender pencil, that's for sure. But anyways, this is, yeah, I don't know. How do I close the dang book? Where's the title page? Oh, there it is. This is Fantasia by Nick Filbert. Love the images, not so much the paper. So this is Island Escape, my Caribbean coloring book. This is a watercolor book. It's got very thick watercolor paper. And actually, I started a page on here and never finished it. And the only reason why, again, I know I have excuses for everything, is just because I was testing a method of watercolor out. And, nope. I was testing, so this was when I got my Tombow dual brush pens, and I had gotten something I was scribbling the ink onto and then picking up the ink with a water brush and painting it on because I had seen people do that, and I wanted to see if I could get some sort of sky going on, and maybe if I came back to it, I would like it. But the thing is about this is that to be able to get a background with watercolor, there's basically no going around these trees. So the trees are going to get painted as well, because it's just so tiny. And to paint the trees is basically not really going to be possible. You're going to have to use a fine liner, a gel pen, or a colored pencil. Just because the details on this page and the leaves of the tree are so tiny. So like, I love the pictures in this book. They're super pretty, but some of them are very intricate, very tiny details that I don't understand necessarily how you're supposed to paint them. Like, this one I did with watercolors, and I had to pencil all of this right here. The trees, the trunks, the bush. I had to pencil all of that, because how the heck you're supposed to do that with watercolor? I don't know. But anyways, that's that. Island Escape, by Jade Gideon. That's who that's by. So I will just put that behind me. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more books. So this is Mythamorphia by Kirby Rosanes, and this, again, super, super, super long time WIP, that you've seen on the channel before if you've seen my videos. So this is the hot air balloon page that I have yet to finish. Still have never come back to this. It has been here since probably, when did this book come out? Let's see. They don't have the date on the front of the book. Oh, 2016. So I think I started coloring, let's see, 2017, like late 2017 might have been around when I started getting these books, and then started really coloring in 2018. I think that's how that happened. But I could have very well had this book since 2017, and I started that like a very long time ago, and I need to come back to this book because this is the only other thing I've colored in here that I love. So definitely need to, I just need to finish this. Like, I just need to do it. So yeah, that pencils, let me see, what pencils did I use for that? Sorry if sometimes I don't say what I use on things, but you know, these are WIPs that I've left, so most of the time I don't even really know what I've used, but I think that this, let's see, this is definitely Prismacolor Premier. Yeah, Prismacolor Premiers, that's what I used. Because had it had been something cheap like Crayola, I definitely am almost sure it would not have looked that good. So, yeah. Mythamorphia by Kirby Rosanes. I'm still not sure how you say his name. I need to look it up. But this is Mythamorphia by Kirby. And I actually have, let's see, I think just one WIP in here. That's a finished page that you guys will be seeing at the end of the month. Let's see. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that this is, nope, that one too. There's 2 WIPs in here. So this I did for a challenge, and where I was circling, you know, random spots on the page and only gonna color in what I circled, and never came back to it. I do want to though, and I do think that I was following a tutorial for this. I need to figure out whose tutorial I was following and finish it, because it deserves to be finished. So that one was that WIP. Oh yeah, this one right here, Forever WIP. I do have the Polychromos pencils I was using to shade in the wood. I do, sorry, bumped the camera. I do have plans to finish this. I do want to finish it. The only thing that puts me off is the background, because as you can tell, I used black acrylic paint to paint in the background, and to get around all these details and leaves of the tree, I used Posca pen. And I did not know, was not aware, that the Posca pen does not dry matte. Clearly, this is shiny. Why? I don't know. Because had that had dried matte, and you had not seen the splotchiness of the matte and shiny, this would be finished. Because that literally made me so mad that I was like, forget it. I don't want to do it anymore. Because I had plans to make this look so pretty. I was going to make it look so pretty. I was going to do like bright colors, and I really like how the branches are turning out. I'm glad I saved the colors so that I could finish it. But yeah, I don't know. The only way that I could save this is to go back in with more acrylic paint and go around all the details with paint and a brush, which is so tedious. It's the reason I haven't come back to this page. So yeah, that is Mythamorphia by Kirby Rosanes. Sorry if I'm ruining your name. Excuse me. Okay, so here we are with another Johanna Basford book, excuse me. So this is Magical Jungle, and this one is, the cover is ruined, sadly. I hate that. And it's also, the book is falling apart, so there's kind of pages just placed randomly. But let me see. I do believe there is a WIP. I don't think there's more than one, but I will just check real quick. Oh no, there is two. Technically, kind of, I guess, sort of, not really. I don't know if this counts as a WIP. See, look, the whole book's falling apart, so I gotta be careful. So I guess maybe this is a WIP because I only did 3 of the leaves on the page and then I left it, and it is a whole 2-page spread. My daughter scribbled over here, so I guess those leaves would just have to be red. And I really wasn't going for red leaves. I was trying to do different shades of green, but I guess I probably would have gotten bored with that and either left it or threw in some color anyway. But yeah, these are Prismacolor Premier colored pencils, and I followed a tutorial for this one. Don't remember what tutorial. That was a long behind time ago. And then, yeah, that's the 3 that I have done. And then the next one is the butterfly, I believe, that I have still never come back to, and I want to so badly. So this is my butterfly, and I absolutely love the center. I'm excited about the blue and the black. I don't know why I haven't finished it. I need to, because I'm kind of excited about it being finished. The thing I don't like is the background. So I don't know if I'll leave it or maybe try to paint over it. I can't exactly paint over it black because then you wouldn't see the details of the butterfly. I mean, maybe you would. I don't know. I definitely need to figure that out because I really want to see that finished. So I started it with Prismacolor Premiers, and the background is soft pastels. Mungio soft pastels. And I was trying to do like these little yellow spots because I thought it would be cute. Turns out, no, it isn't. I don't really like it. And yeah, that's all for that book. So Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford, and we are on our last book. Thank God. I feel like my voice is already going. So this is the Mouse Guard coloring book, and I absolutely love this book. I actually really want to break out my ink tints and try to do something in here because I think that it would look super, super good. Anyways, the page in here that I still have not finished is one, yet again, that you would have seen in past videos. So the only thing left to do to this page is shade it. That's it. Easy enough, right? I should have finished it a long time ago. I don't know why I haven't. And I don't think I said, this is Mouse Guard by David Peterson. Love this book. Love it so much. So yeah, this is based with Neocolor 2s. I do believe all of it. I'm pretty sure all of it is based with Neocolor 2s. And as you can see, I was trying to get some depth with the leaves, like do some really dark ones in the background and different colors. I didn't want them to look all of the same. I wanted them to look kind of different. And so really all I need to do is shade. Finish the sword and do maybe some sort of shading in the mouse fur, mouse hairs. Yeah. And it would look super cute, and it would be done. And then that would be my first finished page in this book. I need to just go ahead and do it. But yeah, so that is all of my WIPs as of, let's see, June 2022. So now I gotta go ahead and put all of these back on the shelf. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck through that, that was just something quick that I wanted to do. Been wanting to get out of the way. So that I can, you know, see at what I got going on and see, you know, maybe what WIPs I can finish, what I could pull out and work on. So yeah, if you sat through this whole thing, thank you guys so much for your time, for watching my video, and for looking at all of my WIPs with me so that I can start making a list of all of the pages I need to finish. So yeah, if you like coloring related things, if you like art related things, and you have never seen my channel before, maybe think about hitting the subscribe button, and that like button. It would greatly help me out, and I would greatly appreciate it. I love all of you guys. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.